Right then. Is this everyone?
Sir.
Great. Okay, so today we took 3 Blackhawks. Let's get on the side chat. Apparently all the markers have been deleted. What's up with that? Okay, so today we went and LZ to LZ Sierra. Our original position was LZ broke back, but we took fire and went to our secondary LZ. From there we took Russian vehicles that were at the abandoned military base and pushed up to the town of Tandag, at which point we were ambushed, but was an enemy encampment in the town. We secured it, secured the rest of the town, and then proceeded to push further west, not before being assaulted by a BTR and Roughneck elements having to destroy that. From there, we pushed further west, with Diablo pushed to an OW position at Hill 402, just to the northwest of the Sasso San Andres Pass. And we had elements from Roughnecks and Reaper elements pushing towards a camp which was in just the east of Hill 379, south of Paso San Andres. From there, though, Reapers pushed west down from the hill and secured the objective Alpha marker, which is 3 artillery, which is one of our main objectives to secure. Ended up destroying that after a lot of engagement from enemy forces coming in from their west through the trees and multiple fire from within the town. Once that had been secured and once a lot of the fire from Pac-Mac had been destroyed from Diablo elements in their OW position, Reapers with the charges, but Roughnecks had unfortunately been killed, a lot of them, by a couple of stray artillery rounds that had hit them. So the remaining Roughneck elements regrouped with the infilling Roughnecks, and from there they went ahead and helped secure the town of Pac-Mac. The elements had already pushed in, but they'd taken a lot of fire, and we were slow to actually push in there. I was hoping though that we could get the flank, and we did eventually, with one of our elements pushing straight in from the south section of the town and securing what was the main hostile position, which is in the northwest, which was an enemy-held building with was a Ural outside, something like that. Once we secured that though, we went ahead and got the birds, and we were going to go for a second objective, but it seems that some of the people had to leave from Roughnecks, so we're going to go ahead and do opportunity debrief here, and then we can wrap up. So, issues today. I think that we were very slow to react as a platoon as a whole. I don't think this was down to individual members. To securing Pac-Mac, I think that after we took casualties, a lot of us just slowed down and didn't keep moving. One of the things we need to do, and need to keep in mind as well, is that if we do take fire, and we do get an injury, if it's only one casualty and we need to follow an order, we can leave a CLS or an extra buddy with them on that person, and we can keep pushing the rest of the squad. But 9 people normal. I know we had 10 from Roughnecks and only 6 from Diablo. But normally we can just leave a single person behind with an injured person. If 9 people are being held up because one of those 9 people are injured, we have some serious coordination problems. So again, if we do have just one casualty, one person is injured, we can leave a single person on there, and as long as they're not going too far away, we can continue with our objective. Other than that, though, I think that a lot of our issues were down just to us as a whole, as leaders, just getting used to moving around this type of this terrain, getting used to coordination between air assault jumps, and especially with destroying artillery. I know we had a couple of issues with demolitions as well, so just need to get some training done on that and get some more coordination done. Sasan, do you have anything to add?
I have nothing to add so far. I think they did pretty good. Everything I was about to say, you pretty much threw in there.
Copy. One thing I do actually want to mention though, reading my notes here actually, is that if you do die, I know this happened once or twice, I know this is always just hellhounds, is that if you do die, please just stay quiet. It breaks the immersion of a lot of people, and a lot of people are very immersed. We're not the 173rd, we don't have massive spazzes at people if they dare to break character and dare to mention anything out of game. But again, it's just a little courtesy, just staying quiet as soon as you die. So just something to keep in mind, is that as soon as you do die, please do keep quiet. On that though, squad leaders, let's start off with Reapers. Sergeant Miller, do you have anything to add?
Let's see. Overall, I think we did really good. I would say there were just a couple points where that we stayed bunkered up in one location for too long when we had some casualties. We could have tried to flank in a bit more. But I say other than that, I think we did great security. We had good overwatch. And overall, the communication between the fire teams was great.
Cool. I think that's something to bring up as well then, is just spacing. Spacing has always been an issue. But just keep in mind that you need to be spread out from you guys. Normal combat spacing, I know it's very difficult to follow up through with armor, is 10 meters. So that means that in any single situation, you'll be 10 meters from everyone else, unless you're healing someone up. That's how it's normally done. But again, it's very difficult to follow up through armor. But let's just try to keep a decent amount of space between each other. That way, if artillery does get dropped on us, we don't have massive issues where we have mass casualty events where people have 8mm mortars dropped on them and they end up getting killed. I think those are actually small mortars in the actual artillery positions, and we're trying to destroy, so I don't know what's up with that. But oh well. Let's go with Roughnecks then. So you weren't the squad leader for the whole of it, but you were one of the fighting leaders, Corporal LaFontaine.
Yeah, no, our squad performed as best as we could under the condition we were put into. Alternatively, it would have probably been better if we didn't go to that dead valley. Any type of sniper or machine gun on top of that mountain could have done some heavy damage, and we wouldn't have been able to get some gas. But apart from that, our movement was swift and coordinated.
Your guys got pretty organised again though after your mass casualty event. So good job on regrouping there and getting back into the combat. Right, let's have last but not least, Diablo squad, Sergeant Rhodes and then Sergeant Phil. Fear? Sergeant Rhodes, I know you weren't leading for it, but you're the squad leader, so I do apologise. Can anyone else say Sergeant Rhodes?
No, you're not on yellow. I can hear
Oh, is that better?
Cover, can you now?
Is that sweet? No, I reckon it went pretty well. The guys enjoyed it. We had good enemy contact. There's a few things we can obviously work on, which is, issues the whole time, like communication and spacing. But that just comes with practice and just committing to drills.
Copy.
Yeah,
Sergeant Phil, you were the squad leader, so do you have anything you want to add?
No, I think Sergeant Rhodes has pretty much covered that. Overwatch position was quite a very effective position. Just had very little cover, so once we did take some fire, were forced to retreat a bit. But that's about it, really.
Copy then. Is there anything else, any fighting moves you want to bring up, or? Copy then. Other than that, good job in detaining this officer here, Roughnecks. I don't know if it was Roughnecks, no, I believe it was. But
Yes.
not killing the guy, not being able to do it, that's very, very decent work. So was it Roughnecks? Was it Reapers?
I believe it was
Yes,
Roughnecks.
Copy, good work with that then. Again, just managed to secure a guy, managed to capture him. Did he actually surrender, or did you have to actually talk to him?
Corporal Press.
Oh, when I looked into the building we were about to breach, he had his hands in the air, so we accepted his surrender.
Okay, well good work with that. Definitely good PID there by not shooting him in the face. So
Yeah, one of his guys had snuck up behind us, but we took him out and we took him with us.
well, on that though, thank you all for coming today. You're dismissed. Squad leaders go down to go down to the platoon meeting room, and everyone else. If your squad leader says they want to speak to you, go down to your squad channel. Corporal LaFontaine, Sergeant Rhodes, Sergeant Miller, do you want any of your squad members going down to your squad channels?
No, Roughnecks, you're all dismissed.
That's up to Phil.
Diablo, yeah, can we down after the platoon meeting? Thank you.
Okay, I see nothing from Reapers. Copy. There we are putting global chat. That's the vote. Please do vote. That really does get our attendance up. That makes more people join us. That's our biggest cause for people joining you, and we've been very lax in that recently. So remember to vote. Other than that, muster in as well. Those are the two things you need to do. Other than that, you're dismissed. Squad leaders go down to my platoon meeting room channel.
Staff Sergeant Johnson, report now.
Roger that.